And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the three. And it's in there.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Here's Collins. Jumps up. Finished off the break.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now here's Booker. 6 to shoot. Wide open look. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Paul against Young. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Now here's Paul. Passes to Booker. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Young passes to Capella. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Paul against Young. Unloads from 13. Paul's shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Young, right side. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Collins. The Hawks again can't hit.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
There's the pass to Booker. One-on-one fast break. Young with the ball. Bridges covering. Outside Collins. Capella with a screen on Booker. Here's Herter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
Paul surveying the floor. For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter, the pass to Young. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Shot from free throw range, and again it's Atlanta.
Put the ball in Herter's hands, let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
Young against Paul. He dishes it to Booker. And Capella sends it back. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hurt. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Capella. Bridges with the steal. Paul for 3, and he's good. On the 3 ball.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Pass to Herter. Back to Young. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Hawks on.
Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now brought to you by... Here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Paul. Booker looking around. Over Hunter. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks leading. Pass to Herter. Capella kicks to Young. Driving in. Some solid defense from Ayton.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Paul finds Booker. Johnson wide open. He fires. Kept alive.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Young's shot is good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Herter. No good from outside. Ball against Young. Paul outside. Driving to the basket. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Here's Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young drives in. Atlanta again missing.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Young against Paul. On the wing, Johnson. Paul passes to Booker. Lets it go from the wing. He can't get that one, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Young in the corner. Herder with it. Lets the three fly. Young's shot is good. He's got 11.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Paul kicks to Booker. Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Here's Capella. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Collins passes to Herder. Over Booker. Rebound by the Suns. Paul outside. Going inside. 9 feet out. Johnson from outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Back to Johnson. For three. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Shots good from Young.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Shoots from the elbow. The shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got Okongwu. Luwawu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Wright after the miss from JaVale McGee. And finished off by Wright.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
McGee dishes to Crowder. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Payne. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Okongwu knocks it away. And Gallinari kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Again, the Hawks score.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the pass to Craig. Off to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Unloads from 13. Uses the glass to drop it in.
A guy with Shamet's shooting ability can make anything work. The mid-range is almost too easy.
Here's Wright. Crowder with the steal. Payne with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That shot off the mark. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Llewellyn. Craig defending. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. Payne with the block. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Hawks.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Suns trail by 3. Here's Payne. Here's McGee. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Right with it. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 5 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. Blocked again.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, a beautiful combination of power and concentration. Crowder as relentless as they come.
Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Chalk up 2 there. Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Payne passes to Shamet. He feeds it to McGee. Back to Shamet. Shoots. They get it back. And a great move from McGee as he gets it to go. McGee's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Right, the pass to Okongwu. Inside, Crowder with the steal. And here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Craig. In the corner, Crowder with it. Off target with his 3. The Hawks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. To the paint. Here's Wright. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Shamet. Drains the 3-pointer. Shamet's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
Everybody is shooting the deep 3, and Landry Shamet, he's a part of that act too.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 3. And we're cut. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now here's Booker. D right on him. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Johnson outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. The shot's good from Paul.
Great awareness. Chris Paul never loses sight of the shot clock when he has the rock.
Young looking it over. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Young, here we go. From deep, Collins. Here's Capella. He kicks it to Hunter. The dish now to Young.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And stolen by Hunter.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
The Hawks trail by 4. In the corner, Collins with it. Now Young. Back to Herter. And it's off from three-point range. Ball against Young. With the floater. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Capella. Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Herter passes to Young. Takes it inside. Puts it up from 15. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Booker kicks to Bridges. And right on target. Good. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night. The Hawks trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
On its way from Young for 2. The Hawks again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Young against Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the right wing. Herter nailed from three-point land.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Ball against Young, and it's Paul penetrating, and Capella sends it back. Paul with the steal, and that's an intentional foul.
That's the second personal foul. Team third.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Paul passes to Ayton. Over Hunter.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that.
And Young kicks to Collins. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Paul outside. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From outside the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. So it's the Hawks now. Here's Herter. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Ayton trying to break free. Paul can't get it to go. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Back to Young. 4 on the clock. And he drives in. It's in!
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
5 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Booker. It's tipped. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Young outside. Driving the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Here's Butler. Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. That's on Clint Capella. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Out of hand on it.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here is Young over Lowry. Offensive rebound. One deep. No good that time. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
With the step back. Here's Young. There's the drive. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Uncovered at the rim. Finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Butler. Spins. Just 4 to shoot. The shot. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Herter. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. Butler against Hunter. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Young, and he drives in. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Lowry passes to Tucker. The shot comes out, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. And he emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here is Lowry. There's the screen. Young with the steal. Driving in. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Robinson drives in.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella with a screen on Lowry. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Outside Lowry. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And Young kicks to Collins. Misses the three. Outside Robinson. Can't hit the step back jump shot. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
Again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Pass to Tucker. Butler, a screen on Collins. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Butler on the way. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Robinson passes to Adebayo for 3.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a is starting to add up.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Young pass to Herder. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Down low, it's stolen by Lowry. Unhindered, going all the way. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The first one falls. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Tucker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter. The Hawks trail by 8. And Young kicks to Hunter. To the inside. Capella. Rebound by Butler.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Herder. To the paint. Here's Capella. The second chance effort. The kick out to Young. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here's Young from the arc.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks trail by 11. Young with the ball. Butler covering. Young, no good.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
No one near Adebayo as he from right side since the start of the second quarter. Young from deep three-point range. Again, Young missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Now, here is Young. Again, Young missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle.
okay, David, much appreciated. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Bogdanovich. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Luwawu in at the 3. Bogdanovich wide open. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Hero from long range. And it's sent back by Okongwu. A finish. And it's Miami with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Tries the spin move. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season right at the 75% mark.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Yeah, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers after being the 2nd pick in the 2013 draft.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And that one goes long. The Heat leading by 12. Here's Vincent. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Hero. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. And Wright pulls it down.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And there's the pass to Luau. Almost, but it rolls out. The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich. No good there. And Miami the other way now. Up top, Oladipo. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 1:52 left in the third. Hero with it. From deep. They get it back. Good saving. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now Hero. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Martin. Another shot with the clock winding down, and it's good on the way in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
From deep three-point range, Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Luau-Cabarrot kicks to right. Luau, the pass to Okongwu. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
First team foul. 7 minutes for your Hawks.
36 seconds left to play in the third. The Hawks again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And here's Young. Kicks to Capella. In the corner. Herter with it. Shoots over Hero. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Oladipo is out there with Martin. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Vincent. And Young kicks to Collins. Looking to end his cold spell. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shot clock at 2. Young's shot is off. The Heat leading by 17. Outside Lowry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And Trae Young hits from deep.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Over Hunter. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks trail by 14. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 16.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And a deep three from Young. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Lowry against Young. Fires from deep. Another miss by Young.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Three-pointer, Butler, and stolen by Hunter. Young against Lowry. Young's shot is good.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here is Lowry. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. And they'll get another chance. Here's Butler. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young way outside from beyond the arc and then some.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Outside Lowry. Out to the right wing. Collins. And stolen by Hunter. 1:29 left in the game. Young taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and no good. The Heat leading by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Young fires away from outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here's Lowry. Butler in the corner. Now here's Tucker. He's guarded by Collins. Back to Robinson. Launches a three. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Hunter. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Wow.
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And so it's Atlanta with it. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Conley feeling it out. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Young from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Pass to Herter. Here's Herter. Goes up the baseline. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
Outside Conley. Passes to O'Neal. The dish now to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A crossover, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Now, here is Young. Back to Capella. Young outside. No good. Gobert with the defensive effort. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Conley following the basket by Trae Young. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Inside, working on Collins. Pass to Herter. Drives to the hoop. Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And it's Conley penetrating, and he lays it straight in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Nate McMillan. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here is Conley following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Hunter. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Egan blocks.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. No good from outside. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Young inside. Covered by Conley. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by O'Neal.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley is incredible in transition, using his ridiculous speed to beat everyone down the court.
Young pass to Capella, stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Good defensive work there by Young.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Fires the three. Herder, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz up by one.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three spot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 5.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Young taking his time here. Count the basket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. To the left side wing. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up assists.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
The pass to Gobert. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young pass to Herder. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He has 6.
Kevin Herder, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Kicks it to O'Neal. Feeds to Bogdanovich. That shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point game. Here's Herder. He dishes it to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Conley against Young. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
To the right side. Young drives in, and he makes that one. Young's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Back to Gobert. For 3, Mitchell connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. With the drive, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert finds Mitchell. Hunter against Bogdanovich. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Young, right side, launches it, gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now just a 2-point Jazz lead. Donovan Mitchell fires. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Bogdanovich passes to Wright. Back to Bogdanovich. Over O'Neal. That one a little long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Atlanta shooting their first foul shots of the night here. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gay kicks to Pascal. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Gallinari in the corner. Has to Wright. Okongwu with it. Bogdanovich looking around. In the corner, Wright with it. 5 to shoot. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. And there's the feed to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Gay finds Clarkson. Now Azubuike. Clarkson outside. To the inside. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Whiteside, a screen on Bogdanovich. Right side, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. Trying to find Wright. He's got it now. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim, but he had better start buckling down.
Back to Clarkson. Passes it to Azubuike. Lock at 6. Nobody near Pascal. Good on the triple. Pascal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And right, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
Outside Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Inside. Swiped it away. In transition. Here come the Jazz. Azubuike with the ball. Okongwu covering. Lets it go with a 3. And Utah another 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The drive by Clarkson. Whiteside. Here's Luwawu. Defended by Pascal. Luwawu, the pass to Gallinari. Gallinari with a screen for Wright. Back to Gallinari. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Gallinari's got his first points in this one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Whiteside, a screen on Wright. Clarkson finds Whiteside. 2 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Utah trailing here. Bogdanovich looking around. Conley into the lane. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Steps back. Capella sets a screen for Young. Down low. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots it up. The Jazz working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. Rebound by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Young in the corner. Collins setting the pick for Young. Dishes it to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Young. Going inside. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. And Bogdanovich gets to Collins. Young drives in. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Driving inside. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Driving to the basket. And that one, good. And that's now 17 points for Trae Young.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Drains the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Young, good.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Conley against Young. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading by 3. And Young kicks to Capella. Young with the ball. Conley picks him up, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
For 3, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
The pass to Hunter. Young against Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. 5 on the clock. That one wide left. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Gobert double teamed to take the lead. Hunter grabs the miss. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. In the corner, Collins with it. Young with the ball. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Capella finds Young. Count it!
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
The 1 and the 2, and it's Capella in at the center spot. And for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
And here are the Suns. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. And he's going for the lob. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bridges. On the break. Here's Ayton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Herter. Gets the three to fall.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter. A confident long-range shooter.
Paul against Young. Pass to Bridges. And here's Booker. 11 feet out. No good off the glass. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Young. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Just over a minute and a half in. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. They get it back. Pass to Ayton. Second chance effort. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Here's Young. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Outside Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Now here's Booker. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. From 15 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading. Young with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Down low. Here's Herder. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herder credit.
A minute 9 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Young. And Aiden pulls it down.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Outside for Booker. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Collins right side. Outside Herder. Pass to Young. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Now here's Young. Outside Hunter. Takes it inside. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Outside Booker. 19-footer. And off the glass. That one's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Well, good close contest.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud. The newest Pacers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the court for the Hawks, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, small forward.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. Paul against Young. Shoots over Paul. Atlanta again missing. The Suns leading. Pass to Bridges. The 3 ball. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 6 points. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Hunter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Knocks it loose. Atlanta with a rebound. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Capella's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Paul against Young. Outside Paul. To the middle. Here's Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Now here's Young. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Outside Paul. Now Johnson from deep 3-point range. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Collins. Another shot. Knocked loose. And the Suns pushing it up now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:57 left in the first half. Ball against Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
And so he hits both.
But an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Young for 3. Collins can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Booker with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Johnson. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about the selflessness of the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Now here's Young. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Paul. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Young against Paul, looking to win the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. Johnson against Young. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Ayton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offense.
And that concludes the... And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Hawks trailing. Torrey Craig out there with Jay Crowder. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's McGee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Okongwu, no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Payne, the pass to Craig. And they get it back. Crowder outside. Craig against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Payne. And it's Phoenix with another.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
With the step back. Right up top. Defended by Payne. Bogdanovich into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Over right. The shot by Payne, no good. And Atlanta has possession. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Spins. Inside. Oh, deflected. He's all alone. And McGee with the stuff.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Atlanta, DeLon Wright. At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Bogdanovich with it. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Crowder, the pass to Craig. Over right. Crowder outside. Pass to Shaman. Just 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. Gallinari pulls it in.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's a Okongwu. Over to the wing. McGee with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting excited them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. To stop the run.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Pass to Shaman. Six to shoot. And here is McGee. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McGee's got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Bogdanovich from long range. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Shaman. Now here's Crowder from deep. Can't get it to drop. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over McGee. Oh, McGee with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Shot clock at 6. Young can't hit. Left side Booker from deep. The shot no good. And so it's Phoenix up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Ball against Young. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Booker for 3. Looking to get it going. And that one's long.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete.
Mobile block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Booker with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Trying to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Or coming off the range, you got to stay down on his pump fake.
Both free throws good from Booker.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
There's Young with the 3. Drills it from deep.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Booker. From the wing. He can't get that one to fall.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young against Paul. Stolen by Ayton.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Paul passes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hunter. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Outside Young. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten nothing to go so far in the 4th. They're 0 for 6. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. And the Suns get it back. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. To the left wing. Young with it. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. From deep 3-point range. The Suns clear it. They've led by as many as 14. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Booker. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Bridges passes to Johnson. Win it, even early.
It's all yours. Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you.
Here we go.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Loads it up for Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Collins. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Lowry looking around. Kicks it to Tucker. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are...
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Young, good.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Adebayo the screen. Robinson passes to Lowry. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Herter passes to Young. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Tucker. Back to Robinson. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3-ball there.
And here's Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. Adebayo against Capella. Adebayo down low. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Capella. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. Here's Hurt. Over Robinson. And that one comes up a bit short.
The D.
And the pass to Tucker. Robinson down low. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler against Capella. Butler feeling it out a bit. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Great use of the pump fake from Jimmy Butler. Really getting the defense to jump in the air.
And so Butler nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
It's Young on the wing, now recovering. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Robinson. Adebayo against Capella. Shot from 12. Miami no good on that time either.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Herter passes to Young. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. The Heat leading by 5. Now Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And leading by 5. 2K Sports back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Butler. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Young drives in. Dishes it to Capella. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lowry against Young. Shoots from the corner. Yep, it counts.
This is Young's role. He's out there to score and to score often.
Lowry for 3. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Robinson kicks to Lowry. Butler on the way. Heat moving the ball around. Buries it from 3-point range. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Lowry against Young. Over Lowry. They get it back. From deep 3-point range, that shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Robinson for 3. Drops in the tray. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
Young taking his time here. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Robinson against Young. Right side Robinson. Right wing. Butler against Hunter. Here's Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young outside. Outside Collins. Young up top. Defended by Butler. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Outside Lowry. Takes the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 12. Butler with the steal. Adebayo passes to Tucker. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Robinson for three.
Nice stop from Kevin Huerter, using his size to his advantage.
Again, the miss by the Heat. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Passes it to Tucker. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hunter. Capella kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Robinson pulls it in. Here's Tucker. Now the pass to Robinson. Over Young. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And
Thank you, Kevin.
all right, David, thank you. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Martin is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Hero from long range. And they recover it. Martin wide open. He fires. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Here's Strus. Good on the three-point shot. And the Heat lead by 15.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Okongwu. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I mean, that can happen to anyone.
Getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's tightly guarded. Three-pointer right. Can't hit that one. The Heat leading by 15. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Gallinari with the steal. And Okongwu slams it in.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Hero passes to Martin. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They set the pick to the inside. Deflects the pass. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Luau. From past the arc. Bogdanovich, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Hero. Pass to Strus. Hero with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Hero, the bounce pass. He gets it in there.
Off the pick, Hero loves to.
In Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, G.A.
Oladipo outside. That three off the mark. The Hawks trail by 30. Wright looking around. It's tipped. 51 seconds left in the third. Oladipo for three. The rebound by Luwawu.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Rebound by the Heat.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Hero passes to Oladipo. Now Hero guarded by Wright. Here's the screen. No good on the three. Here's Luwawu. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Miami. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Takes a step back. Here's Oladipo. That shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. At some point when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Collins against Martin. The pass to Hero. Down low, good saving. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Missing.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Now Hero. He's guarded closely. Here he goes. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Herter. Young outside. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
Hero with it. Martin with a screen on Young. Hero passes to Martin. And now here comes Young leading the break. Pulls up. That's good on the jump shot.
Trae Young is so good.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Oladipo outside. Outside Martin. The kick out to Oladipo. Off target from three-point range. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Back to Young. To the wing right side. Capella kicks to Young. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. And the Heat going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 3-pointer, Butler, rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young way outside. Again, Young missing. Miami leading by 12. Outside Lowry. Adebayo, high post. Back to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field.
One might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Bam Adebayo.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
A nice shot by Young.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Inside. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Here's Robinson, and there's the drive.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly... All right, David, thank you.
Both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic with a screen on Hunter. Back to Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovic, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with this hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And stolen by Herter. Hunter finds Young. Driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 5 points.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. They get it again. Back to Mitchell to halt the run. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
And Young, here we go, uses the glass on the layup. He has 7. And Utah has possession. They trail by 6. Outside Mitchell. Gobert up top. Here's O'Neal. Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Hunter. Shot from 16. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Capella gets it to go.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Back to Young. To the paint. And Capella gets it to go on the assist from Young. Capella's got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
Oh, wow!
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Hunter. Out to the wing. Collins inside. Defended by Bogdanovic. Collins, no good. Utah trailing here. Here's O'Neal. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Herter.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And that one's good. Young.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Outside Conley. sinks the tray.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Collins outside. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young. Pulls it from the corner. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
The three from Mitchell. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta.
Your jazz dancer. Your jazz dancer.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Conley. Takes a 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Fires in the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Collins. Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They can see Mike Conley an innate sense for where that shot clock is, and I've got to make a shot, no problem.
And Young, here we go. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Young. Blocked again!
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Young. He's got 14. And it's Capella with the jam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Here's Bogdanovic. Collins with the defensive effort. Atlanta has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. The kick to Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Outside Herter. Screen by Capella. Young with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Mitchell finds Conley. Collins against Bogdanovic. Now here's Conley. 5 on the clock. Back to Bogdanovic. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Herter. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. We've got 1:08 left in the second. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Fires the 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. Bears got 3 assists tonight. Outside Young. Now Collins. Defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And stolen by Herter. Capella with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 18 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Good work there as it goes.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for the Hawks. They've got Delon Wright. Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3, the small forward. It's deflected.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
5 to shoot. Pascal finds Whiteside. From deep 3-point range. Pascal can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Wright, and that's a foul called on Delon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Clarkson against Wright. Pass to Azubuike. Gay left side. It's stolen by Wright. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Pascal defends. Gallinari banked it in off the glass. Gallinari's gotten his first basket of the night. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson for 3. Pass to Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. Whiteside with a screen on Wright. Now Pascal. 3-pointer. Second shot opportunity on the wing. Clarkson. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. Here's Azubuike. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Donovich down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one falls for Bogdanovich. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clarkson attacking for 3. Azubuike, no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Over to the left wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Right outside. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Okongwu. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Gay. And that one's on target from the wing. Gay's got his first points in this one.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Bogdanovich with it. Now Whiteside defending. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Azubuike. And the 3 off target.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Wright. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Okongwu. Back to Wright. Here he goes. Snatched away. Man, that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Atlanta making some changes here. Gobert with a screen on Young. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Takes a step back. Collins outside. 40 seconds left in the third. Conley against Young. Pass to Herter. 4 on the clock. Offline with a 3. Utah has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Outside Conley. Stolen by Young. Herter with it. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Atlanta now holding a 12-point lead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Challenging stretch here for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at center. That's the group for Utah right now. Young, the pass to Collins. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The 3 from Mitchell gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Pass to Herter. Back to Young. And Young draws the double. For 3, Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Mitchell to the middle. From deep, Conley. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Herter. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. From deep, Conley. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Young finds Hunter. Young against Conley. Let's go with a 3. Young can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that shot he typically makes.
Guy, he's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Outside Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Capella screen on Conley. And a deep 3 from Young. Atlanta again missing. Utah has got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the 4th. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. The Jazz again can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Young, the pass to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Young. From the arc. They get the rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. And it's Young picking him up. Shot to end the cold streak. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Hunter covering. Tries again. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Hunter with some nice D.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And Atlanta shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Pass to Young. Back to Collins. Outside Young. Young missing again. The Jazz shooting only 35% so far.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
So important. And the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Atlanta again missing.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Outside Herter. Conley against Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Capella, screen on Conley. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were